In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap the jobs again.
Hello, and welcome back to Kid Instructions. I'm the daddy. Today, I want to talk to you about something that has become more or less ingrained in our society. It's become so much a part of how we do things, how we live our everyday lives, that we hardly even notice it anymore. Today I want to talk about technology, and not ragging on technology, but talking about appropriate ways to use technology with children. So, without further ado, I'd like to get input from one of our younger members of our cast on ways that we can use technology appropriately with young children. So, correspondent, how do you use technology appropriately with young children? I can see that this is going to be a little more appropriate and warranted than I even first imagined. Stay with us. We'll be back with more.
A child using technology alone can be a good thing or a bad thing. It just depends. Research shows that children younger than 2 are probably best served in not experiencing or using technology by themselves. There just isn't any evidence to suggest that they're able to get anything useful out of it alone at that point in time. By 2 and up, there's usually a bit more that kids can get out of technology, even if it's just singing along to the music that's playing, like this little girl is doing. Content at this point should be very simple and easy to understand for the children if this is how they're going to be using it. Ideally, this is how young children best use technology, with the experience being mediated by a parent or other adult caregiver. The most beneficial experiences are going to be those in which the caregiver is able to present with the device, then place in a context that is meaningful to the child, basically taking whatever is presented and relating it back to the child's everyday experience. Developmentally, this is where young children exist. Everything they experience needs to be placed in a meaningful context, or it's just not useful and more or less ignored, or worse, it unnecessarily taxes and puts stress on their developing minds. Young children using technology together can be a positive experience. Because they're all very interested, they're more or less forced to interact with each other and develop important skills like problem solving, teamwork, turn-taking, and negotiation. They're more capable than most people like to give them credit for, but be prepared to step in if things should start getting a little too heated. You know your child best. Too often, some people shame parents who allow their young children to use technology. It's not nearly so cut and dry as that. For example, this couple of clips shows this young man with first his mother, then his grandfather, reliving a mutual enjoyable experience in the form of a home video. Watch the expressions on all of their faces as they share again in the memory of an experience that has become a part of their family narrative. In these particular instances, the technology is completely ancillary to the real objective and outcome of the shared experience. They're not just mindlessly watching a screen in this instance. They're actually cementing warm, nurturing relationships while co-constructing a family narrative that will outlive the device it's being played on, potentially for generations. It's all about how you choose to use it. In short, we need to be aware of 2 things. Who are they using technology with, and how are they using it? Are they mindlessly consuming or manipulating lights and sounds? Or are they using it to create, to connect, to construct a more intricate and complex way of being with their loved ones? Think about it, and you decide how your child uses technology. Again, you are the expert on your child.
Well, thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this video discussing different ways and better ways, hopefully, to incorporate technology into you and your children's lives. We hope that you learned something or even thought about things a little differently. That's what we're going for here. Well, again, if you haven't already, we invite you to subscribe to our channel or like this video. Feel free to comment below. And again, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, check out our blog, look at our website. And as always, we really appreciate you viewing this video, and we hope to be back soon with another one as soon as we can. Thank you.
Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. My father gave my nose a tweak and told me I was bad. Then one day I learned a word that saved my aching nose. The biggest word you ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.